How Halo changed modern gaming forever. The year is 2001, and Halo Combat Evolved has launched on the original Xbox, revolutionizing modern FPS shooters forever. Before Halo, many games didn't have fluid movement. Yes, video games had started using 2 thumbsticks, but Halo took it a step further. Halo Combat Evolved movement for its time was considered seamless. Bungie created an immersive experience that allowed the player to take control of the Master Chief. The thumbsticks, in combination with the aim assist, allowed for a reticle system that made the game accessible to multiple ages, gamers, and fans. You can look at so many different modern FPS games nowadays, Call of Duty to Fortnite, even Apex Legends, all of which have traits that date back all the way to the first Halo game. Features that Bungie pioneered in their first Halo entry are still being used to this very day and have now become staples of the industry. The first trilogy of Halo titles were leaps and bounds ahead of similar games made at the time. This was both in terms of quality and technical application of what was available at the time. The original Halo games were a product of the limitations in technology, and honestly, I think that's what gave the games their charm. Halo Combat Evolved especially only had limited polygons when creating the enemies such as the elites, and yet the sleek look of the Halo Combat Evolved elites nowadays are very iconic. The environments created in Halo Combat Evolved really hadn't been done before, especially on a video game console. It showed what a modern video game, and we're talking over 20 years ago now, could potentially look like. To this very day, the first Halo game was a massive part of many people's childhoods. I vividly remember the first time I ever played Halo. It was Sidewinder, and then we played the Maw, the final level of the campaign. I cherish those memories, and I feel like part of me kept playing simply because Halo was unlike any other game I'd ever played. I had played Crash Bandicoot, I had played Spyro the Dragon, I played all the PlayStation games, and yet when I played Halo for the first time, because it was so far ahead of anything I'd ever played, I fell in love with the series. Now, Halo changed the game not only in terms of gameplay, but also in terms of features that had never been done before in video games. Halo 2 pioneered the Xbox Live system that today all modern gaming matchmaking systems incorporate. Pre and post game lobbies, even the ability to play online with friends. This includes a friends list and an in-game clan system. So many things that are just expected of video games today all started with Halo 2. Shout out to Max Hoberman, the original Bungie developer who helped create this with his team. Halo was one of the first to bring it to an entire ecosystem in a matchmaking setting. It is no surprise Halo's popularity exploded after this. Bungie had perfected not only the campaign side of the video game, but the multiplayer side as well. This caused Halo to become a phenomenon, a worldwide success, and I truly believe if Halo wants to even have a slice of the popularity it once had, it needs to innovate like it did in the past, not play catch up for years, and then when it's finally at feature parity with older games, support is cut. Halo Infinite was getting to that point. Season 5 had a huge uptick in population. I genuinely felt it was going to pull a No Man's Sky. The effort the developers had put into the game was evident. People were very happy, and then Microsoft cut the cord. I think that was a mistake. Now, when I talk about Halo features, there's staples that fans expect day one. Many of them change modern gaming. Halo 3 took a massive leap forward in terms of features, polish, and it's no surprise when this level of care was taken that it's regarded as one of the most iconic video games of all time. Theater mode, the ability to play and rewatch past games with friends, save those films, and then send it to other players, something to this very day that no Halo game has had after Halo 4, was a great addition to the series. Forge, the ability to create your own maps on Sandbox and Foundry, is something that I'll always give credit to 343 for, as every single game they have released has had a fantastic Forge mode. Social features, the ability to make friends was always an important part of video gaming, and both Halo 2, 3, Reach, and even Halo 4 had social features that allowed players to make friends easier. So many YouTube videos were made of the golden years of Halo, people messing around with one another, making friends, meeting new people. Video games should be social things, and yet today, video game corporations just don't seem to get that. Halo in the modern day is a very mixed bag. 343 did innovate with the gameplay. I love Halo Infinite Sandbox, I love the way the game plays. I hope whichever game comes next, 343 builds on this and and doesn't regress and make it worse. In saying that, modern day Halo also doesn't innovate. The most unique and creative mode we saw on Halo Infinite was Last Spartan Standing. Unfortunately, when the community gave feedback and 343 said they were working on it, nothing came to pass, and we never saw the updated mode 343 said they were working on. There could have been a team version, different weapons, different maps. The sky is the limit. I see so many people saying, ooh, Halo fans don't want to try new things. That is not the case at all. Halo fans will try anything as long as the base modes, content, and features are there. One shouldn't replace the other. There was no Team Slayer when Halo Infinite launched. So just think about that for a second. If a new Halo game releases every staple the community and the wider gaming audience expects, then 343 can experiment with anything, and all gamers, not even just Halo gamers, will give it a try. Halo used to lead the pack in terms of new features and cool quality of life details. Most modern FPS games take attributes from the classic Halo games, and these properties have become the new standard for most games that release. Whether it be campaign or multiplayer, millions of people would love a new Halo game that not only pushes the limits of what is possible, but also makes it fun and exciting for both new and returning players. Tell a story that gets people invested, create a multiplayer that is social, and allows people to laugh while they meet new people. Those are the things, to me, that would make a great Halo game. Don't do a repeat, and as the best example I can give, Halo Infinite's co-op campaign took over a year to come out. One of the staples that has been in Halo since 2001, you couldn't even replay missions, need I say more. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how Halo changed gaming forever. So many features that were so far ahead of their time that are now industry standards, and yet Halo nowadays is always playing catch up. That is the major difference. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later.